So welcome to Casey's Kitchen. I'm going to show you how I get my meals prepped for the next 4 days. I usually only do 4 days at a time just because if you go longer than that, the food kind of gets bleh. So I try to plan it out to where I can do that. If you want to prep for longer time spans, you can. But like I said, I just have found the secret number for me and for our family is 4 days. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going to be prepping my foods. I prep all of my meals with the exception of breakfast, so to speak of. I did make my pancake already for my breakfast, but I'm going to make a few more of them later on, but I won't put that on video. If you want to see about the pancakes for breakfast, then you can look at my protein pancake recipe for that. But what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and get my chicken going, my turkey burgers going. I'll show you the proteins that I use for my veggies, and yeah, I think that'll be it. I'm all about saving time and making prep life a little bit easier. So I buy these. I mentioned this the other day. This is Bird's Eye Protein Blend. This one here is the Southwest. It's one serving size is basically half a pack. I break it up and make it like 2 servings. It's about 1 2/3 cup per serving. It's 320 calories, 40 of it's from fat. There is 57 carbs in it per serving. So this is going to be Phillip's and my daughter's lunches, not my lunches. But there's that one, the Southwest. He likes this one. He says that he likes this one better, but this one, the Southwest, has whole grains, black beans, corn, lentils, red bell peppers, and a little bit of a zesty sauce. So it's a nice little fiesta blend. The other one that I do is the California style. This one's the same thing. It's a little bit healthier for you though. This one here is 1.5 cups. Is considered a serving. I get 2 meals out of this because I'll just divide the bag up in 2. It's 240 calories, 40 from fat, 12 grams of protein, and 38 carbs. So this one has less carbs in it, less calories in it. So this will be for 4 days. So this will be my husband's meals for the next 4 days with either chicken or a hamburger patty. It just depends on what I throw in there that day. The first thing that I do is I'm going to beat my chicken. Spray my George Foreman with some coconut oil pan. I throw down my chicken. I'm going to put on my chicken seasoning. And while that cooks, I'm going to go ahead and start beating the rest of my chicken. I have all of my trays laid out then that I'm going to be using for my meal prep. So I'm just going to start putting in these. I do not cook these ahead of time because when they microwave them to heat it up to eat, it's actually going to cook it then. So and it stays a little bit crunchier that way. Otherwise it can get a little bit soggy. So there's no science to it. I just kind of half it with my fingers and then pour. And then I'll eyeball it. There's no real science to this. So now I have all of their meals basically laid out. It's just missing the protein. So it should be just about done. And you see they make huge portions of chicken. So I'm going to let it rest for just a few minutes while I get the other ones started. This time I'm going to use the steak seasoning just so there's something different flavor-wise. I'll go ahead and turn my oven on to 425 to get it heated up because I'm going to cook my broccoli in the oven for just a little bit. I prefer it that way again. It stays a little bit more crisp. I don't really like soggy or squishy vegetables. I don't know. Take my chicken and I'm just going to cut it into portions now. If you don't have a scale, I highly suggest you get one. It doesn't really matter what kind of scale it is. It just makes prep life easier because you want to weigh everything. So I've got 5 ounces of chicken here, and then I'm just going to put it inside with the vegetables right on top of it. And then keep doing that for all of the chicken. And that's it. I have my husband and my daughter's lunches made for the next 4 days. It took me about 30 minutes from start to finish. Not bad, being that's beating the chicken, cooking the chicken, portioning out the chicken. It's all ready to go. It's too hot right now, but that's what it is. So I'll let it cool off, then I'll cover it up and stick it on their shelf in the refrigerator. It was that simple. Okay, I just tasted my Caribbean jerk chicken and it has a nice little kick to it. I love it. Good and spicy. With that being said, sorry, we had to switch cameras because my battery died a minute ago. So I have my broccoli fixing to go in. I have my oven ready to go, and now I'm just going to use my original Mrs. Dash salt-free seasoning on my broccoli. I do put a little bit of coconut oil on it. Again, it makes it nice and crispy, helps the seasoning stick to it, and it's a nice fat because I do low carb. And then I just slide it into my oven. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm going to do my food now since I have the rest of the family's lunches done. 5 ounces of chicken is what I'm going for. Continue to do this for all of the chicken. For my turkey burgers, I should have showed you, but I use the ground turkey. They're already portioned out to 4-ounce portions, so you don't have to worry about weighing them, so it makes it nice. And then I'm going to use Colonel seasoned bacon and cheddar, just because I can't have bacon and all that stuff. So this is my kind of way of almost cheating. Again, it's a salt-free. Any of the popcorn seasonings are going to be fine for you to use if you're on prep. Let's see. The sodium is 85 milligrams, so if you're watching your sodium intake, you do need to account for that. But overall, they're pretty good. I don't use them during peak week for flavoring just because I don't want any extra water retention other than what I'm controlling. So I will control my salt intake during that week. But for right now, I'm not too concerned with it. So that's the seasoning of my choice. And we're done with all of our proteins now. I've got dinner done for tonight. I've got all their lunches done. They're cooled off now, so we can just close them up. Okay, so with our burgers tonight, if they want cheese, they can have cheese on it. Instead of using hamburger buns, we're going to use 45-calorie bread. This is by Sara Lee. It's called Delightfully. Serving size is 2. There's 90 calories total for 2 slices of bread. This one here is the healthy multi-grain. Let me give you the stuff on here. It's 90 calories, 10 calories from fats, and only 18 grams of carbs for 2 pieces of bread. So I call that a really good macro. There's no fat, nothing else in it. Again, okay, there's 10 grams of fat, but really for 2 pieces of bread, that's really not bad at all. There's 0 trans fat. Oh, you know what? Actually, I lied to you. It's 90 calories. 10 calories come from fat, but there's only 1 gram of fat in here. There's no cholesterol, nothing else. It's 6 grams of protein. Only 1 gram of sugar, so that's pretty good. So this is what we'll be eating our burgers on. I also have lettuce and tomato, if they want to put that on there as well. And then for our seasonings, I like to use spicy ketchup. I think I have it. Yeah, I have the jalapeno ketchup. Now, if you want to get really strict, you should be using the sugar-free ketchup. However, I don't like the sugar-free ketchup. This has 5 grams of sugar in it. So that's that. There's also 20 calories in here for 1 tablespoon. So again, don't go crazy with it. Just use a little bit of it and you're good to go. And then of course we also have just plain Jane mustard. Now this is a freebie. This won't count against anything. Use as much mustard as you want. That's good. Other than that, that's dinner for tonight. We're going to pull out our broccoli because again, I don't like to overcook it. And it's ready to go. So I'll portion out my broccoli and I'll put it in here. Guys, it's low carb. That's all I'm doing. So I will have 1 cup of chicken or 1 cup of broccoli. Okay. The finished product, chicken and broccoli. You know, it's exciting. I've got 8 of those meals because I'll be eating that 2 times a day. Then for dinner, I don't meal prep my dinner because it's fish. Fish doesn't take long at all to cook. I have individual patches of cod that I use, and I use lemon pepper seasoning on it. And again, I'll grill it at night for my dinner, and then I eat a large salad with it. So that's my dinner. I don't prep it. For breakfast, I eat 1/4 of a cup of oatmeal, and then I also eat 4 egg whites and 1 whole egg. Then I eat, so that's my breakfast. Then I eat my chicken and broccoli for a snack. Then I have one of my protein pancakes, which maybe I can show you the difference in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. So this is my breakfast pancake. Okay, it's not very big, nothing exciting, pretty thin. All this is my 4 egg whites and 1 whole egg and a little bit of baking powder. I just cook it like a pancake, and it has some stevia and some cinnamon in it, and I'll eat it with sugar-free syrup. That's my breakfast. And then my afternoon snack will be a protein pancake. Again, if you want to see how to make that, I made my video already for it. This is a lot different. So You can tell it's a lot bigger than the other one. The texture is a lot different. This one is made with 2 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and a scoop of, this one here in particular, is a scoop of peanut butter protein from Quest. And that'll be tomorrow's snack. I'll make up some more of these later on, but I'm kind of hungry right now and I still got to get my workout in. And like I said, I already have it on video, so you don't need to see any of that. And then like I said, and then for dinner, I'm going to have fish and salad for dinner. And then right before I go to bed, I'll have a scoop of casein with water. I've cut out pretty much, I don't do any dairies anymore. I was doing almond milk with my protein shakes, but I don't do that now. It's just water. I'm pretty much cutting out all artificial sweeteners, with the exception of the liquid stevia. Let me show you that. Okay, so this is the liquid stevia. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it has nothing in it. It's really, really good. It has no calories in it. 1 teaspoon of it, 1 squeeze, I should say, equals 1 teaspoon of sugar. Don't know what to tell you about it. There's about 160 squeezes in here, so this stuff will go forever. And like I said, I like it. It is an artificial sweetener, but it doesn't have aspartame in it, which a lot of times if you use Splenda and stuff like that, they will have the aspartame in them, and they'll also have calories if you're not careful, so you need to be careful of that. But like I said, if you use the liquid, you're golden. So that's what I use to sweeten up my stuff. So after I work out, not only will I have my my protein pancake, but I'll also have 2 rice cakes with 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Again, this was what I'll eat for 2 days. And then the only difference I'll do is on the 3rd day, I'll add in rice with 3 of my meals. Well, 2 of the meals, and I'll add in a thing of oatmeal. So when I get ready to have my protein pancake later on the 3rd day, I'll add in a half a cup of oatmeal with it as well. In my protein shakes. So it'll be really good. I love it. And that will be considered my high carb day. Again, I'm doing 2 low carbs, 1 high carb. I actually prefer it, to be honest with you. I used to think, how do people do no carbs? To me that was crazy because I ate so much pastas and I ate so much rices. And now I'm just sitting here going, now that I've been doing this carb cycling, I actually prefer just to go total keto probably once I get done with this next 3 weeks. I don't want to mess with my diet right now because I like how my body is transforming right now and I don't want to mess it up. But I think after my show, May 14th, I might just try to go keto from here on out. I think I'm going to end this video here. I had a couple more things that I was going to put in here, but I think I'm going to end it, and I'll make some future videos about cooking with Casey, or Casey's Kitchen, whatever we want to call it, and I'll show you how I make, these are my protein cookies, I guess, so to speak. These are great. These are like my little cheat cookie. I put up the recipe the other day, and my girlfriend texted me today and said, how come mine didn't turn out like yours? They're really runny. And I asked her, I said, well, did you put the cream of tart in it? And she's like, you didn't have that on your recipe when you posted it. So I'm dropping sprinkles everywhere. So I'm sorry guys, I will post a video on how to make these. These are amazing. They remind me of sugar cookies, but they're not. And when you eat them, it tastes like you're eating a pancake. I don't know how to explain it. I absolutely love them. So if you go to my Facebook account and you see the recipe on there, just add cream of tarts, half a teaspoon. That's it. It's the only difference. But that makes it where it sticks more like a cookie, and then I just cook them. But I will do a video on this later. I usually make up a bunch because if I do get snacky or I'm running late and I don't have time to make something real fast, a snack or a post-workout meal or something, I can come in here. And guys, you know what? I can actually eat like 6 of these. Isn't that amazing? Like 6 cookies. I can eat these, and I don't feel guilty. I love them. Easy breezy. As you can tell, I already ate half the container. I love them. But anyway, I'll make you that video another day. Right now, I'm going to eat my burger before they get freezing cold. I'm going to work out, take a shower, and I'm going to relax because I have to go to work tomorrow. So in the meantime, comment below if you have any questions, if I didn't clarify anything for you. And then, like I said, I'll try to do more vlogs where I'm actually showing you my meals throughout the week too. Maybe to give you some different ideas about foods that you can do. Anyway, thanks for following along, guys. If you would, please like my video by giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Like I said, we're going to do Casey's Kitchen a little bit more often so you can see more of the nutrition, because I stress it all the time about how you have to eat right or you'll never change. So follow me along. Thanks, guys. Bye.